Connected. Channel switched.
But we have to fly through the penalty zone, so that means we gotta stay below 19 until we get out of it?
Yeah, great.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Jim.
Hej Tim.
Hej, Jim.
Hvilken flyver tager du i dag, Lukas?
Jeg tager en Alpin 29.
AB29?
User joined your
Hey guys.
channel.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicola.
Hej.
Guys, on what server are you?
Hello.
The first one, the main one.
Okay, for some reason it says to me host not found.
Oh, I'm connecting to it now.
It literally says host not found. I'll try the second one. The second one for me works. Oh, perfect! Perfect, we start with panels.
If you turn on the turn point helpers, it'll show the penalty zone too graphically, which looks really creepy. It looks like there's a gigantic box floating above the.
So guys, are you on the first server?
Yes.
So does that penalty count before the race?
I don't know why, but for me it doesn't work. Literally, it doesn't enter.
Probably counts.
It literally says host not found.
Where are you trying to connect through?
I've tried the alternate Condor server list and the official one with the first server.
I used the IP I had saved on my list in Condor. I wonder if maybe that's weird.
I just joined the server. It worked fine.
John, can you please send me the EP?
I can't. 'Cause I'm already in the game and I can't get the. I'm already being towed. I could close Condor and try again.
Can you repeat?
Close Condor and then load Condor back up and try again.
Yeah, I've already closed Condor.
It's strange actually.
At the first try, literally, I tried to enter host not found, it say.
Which XC map did anybody use?
I didn't even use XC because I didn't get the task.
User disconnected from your channel.
No, me neither.
Yeah, they hadn't uploaded it to the forum, so I was like, it's just the, this is just Dark Alpin, isn't it?
I don't know.
I didn't actually pay attention. That's bad. I didn't even notice what map it was. I looked at the task, but I didn't notice what map it was.
No, I haven't even looked at the map, but the task I was a bit late. Okay, it's I'm good. I made my own map some time ago called North Italy, and it takes quite a lot north of Italy.
So, plane, where are you taking me? Nowhere, apparently. Man, I wish I had some machine guns on this thing.
Yeah.
What happens if you rape him from behind? Nothing. You fly right through him. The monster. I never actually tried that before.
What, it flies straight through the hill?
I know, I flew through the tow plane.
Oh, did that
Yeah,
work?
he just go right through him like it's not there. So you can't even get any kind of retribution against them for towing you off in the middle of nowhere and then dropping you.
User joined your channel.
So I've been trying to restart up the computer and it's not working.
That's very strange, Nicola.
And you
Yeah.
can connect. You can connect to the other servers.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I said you can you can connect to the other servers, right?
Yeah, but there's like nobody. This is a waste. It has sense if you flight with many people, but like solo, it has not sense. If it's a waste.
Yeah, you have the last day's problems with Condor2.
Can you repeat?
You had the last day's problems with Condor, or?
Okay, so in the last days, Condor had problems like that, right?
No, I was asking you if you had problems with Condor
You only, yeah.
recently.
Joining, no, but yeah, I had a little problem, but I completely reinstalled Condor. I did not lost anything, and now I can't connect to that server. I think it's not that I have a little problem that I completely fixed.
Man, the only other thing I can think of would be if like your router. I'm not sure what kind of internet connection you have. If you could like reboot your router or something, maybe. But I mean, I don't know. That's the only other thing I could think of.
I think it's now because if my router is not working well, I think it will not even like load in Google main
Well,
home.
well, it could be for some reason. It shouldn't make a difference, but I mean, I've seen weird internet issues where rebooting a router can help, but I don't know. That's really weird. Unless they ban you from the server. That's the only other thing I can think of. But I don't know. I don't know if it says can't connect or not.
I put an IP address
User joined your
in the
channel.
Denmark chat. You can try that.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, guys.
Hej Jelko.
I
Yes,
think
I will.
Hi, Shelko.
did not work. No, I cannot join.
Oh, that's a shame, Nicola.
Only this server or all servers?
Only this says I tried.
Shit, Nicholas, sir, if it's not a problem, I would try rebooting your router. If it's, I don't know how you have stuff at home. If like your parents are gonna like yell at you for kicking the computer router off, but you might try that first.
Well, then I'll try to disconnect my Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi, and then reconnect to it. So I'm probably now gonna lose connection.
6 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, John, you polished your plane. Looks nice.
What is happening? I've just disconnected my Wi-Fi and it's still working.
Hvad højde var det forudzonen startede i?
Kom igen.
Hvad højde var det forudzonen startede i?
I 19.
Okay, tak.
Guys, I was disconnected from Wi-Fi and I did not notice it. Now I can join. That's strange.
Yeah, it was probably. It looks like maybe it was trying to connect. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was some kind of networking thing, so that's what it was.
I've even got the automatic connection on and it didn't work. That's really strange, but okay, it works. So let's stay with that. It's all okay now. I'm a lot late. So, John, what class did you take?
I took the ASW20.
Okay. I was thinking of using the EB because of the start.
It's a bit of a weird start. I don't like the penalty zone being just 1,000 meters above the start altitude like this.
Welcome to the UK flying.
Maybe I actually take the EB.
Er der også bliver en rejseomgang at flyve nede i vores kryddermæstvogn.
Okay, I'll take the EB. But what is also strange is that I could not connect to this server, but it called with others, even if the Wi-Fi was off. That's really strange. But maybe because in this server there are many people, and so it can't handle it, and where there are not as many, it can handle.
So, John, are you above 1,900 meters?
No, I'm at 18. I'm
No,
at
no.
1,800 right now.
I have
'cause I'm-
1830.
Yeah, because I have my the penalty zone here turned on, kind of stuff. It looks like you're above it. Just might be just the
Yeah, it's just because it's just hard to tell.
yeah. This maybe it's hard to tell. Because you and Gerd and this guy LY, we're all up above it.
Yeah, we're like I said, there's only 1,000 meters from the top of this, from the start to the penalty zone, so it's.
You're right about it being creepy kind of stuff. You can kind of see these yellow lines kind of stuff. You go, what the hell is that? That doesn't happen in the real world.
Yeah, it looks. I can imagine seeing stranger looking with VR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm probably gonna run into some gliders, so I'll go taking another glider. I mean, I'm gonna run into some ground objects because of too high wingspan.
Hurry up, you got 50 seconds.
Yeah, maybe a 80-meter class can fit.
40 seconds.
They have already reconnected, so that's no problem. Oh wait, maybe the JS-121 can.
Everybody's got smoke on for some reason. Better turn it on too.
No, I think I'll go for ASG-29 this time. Yeah.
It's probably
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's like one of those moments when you say these were his last words.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just transmitted the crash.
Yeah, he talked and then boom, crash. That's a really tragic moment.
And they have the penalty turned on, or they have recovery penalty turned on 200 points.
Oh.
oh great.
After that, I can say I've been checked to pay respect. By the way, did actually somebody crash in that collision?
So I got 200-point penalty, and the other guy got less.
Oh, perfect.
I think that's a bit bad. Because I don't think it was my fault.
No, it's just that
He hit me from the left, so in principle it was his.
No. He disconnected.
Okay.
He crashed. How high were you guys?
1200 or maybe 13, 14.
Wait, yeah, it says he crashed. He hit the ground.
Okay.
That's the ultimate penalty.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think we now know that we have to say BGT to pretty much update the send to ban airfield.
But I've lost the thermal.
So you can already start task, guys.
No, not yet.
It said me that when I pressed join flight, it didn't let me join. So now I'm completely out.
Wait, what happened?
I think it said that I run out of time, maybe staying in the flight plan too long, but I don't think so. I stayed much longer. I stayed much longer sometimes, and now it says that I can join.
Well, the time was up when you joined.
Yeah,
and then you have 2 minutes to get into the game.
Yeah,
otherwise you'll be kicked.
Yeah, it was, but the task hasn't started yet.
No.
You can't be in the lobby forever. That's the problem.
He was only in the lobby for a few seconds because he disconnected the game and came back in. That's, I don't know.
Just start your date, Nicola.
Well, guys, good luck, and remember to check your internet connection.
Hey, Nico, it could be worse. Someone is circling up into the thermal right now. They're at 187 penalty points and counting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't know that there's a penalty.
Yeah, I think they can already leave because they're not gonna win at all. They're not gonna make even 1 point if they have more than 1,000 penalty. Well, guys, good luck and congrats for the future. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah. See you, Nicola. Bye
Bye.
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 User disconnected from your channel.
Hi, Lucas.
I go.
So one is the start.
User joined your channel.
Okay, just a little update. This strange thing continues. I've now tried to join in spectator mode, and when I press the join flight, it says host disconnected. Anyway, good luck.
User disconnected from your channel.
I can win this one just by the virtue of staying out of penalty zone.
Yeah.
Stay low enough and
You don't
You're
even
good.
have to start the task.
Where is this thermal?
Oh, where's the what?
You know those warm things that go upwards?
There's none of those in the start sector. Why would there be anything like that? I mean, that's what engines are for.
Yeah, I wish I had an engine right now. But if I land after race start, does I get a restart?
I want to say yes. I think so, but yeah, it does. Yes. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think you can only do it 2 or 3 times.
I don't know.
The race is on if anybody cares.
Well, I'm gonna hang around and see if there's gonna be a thermal to get me up to start altitude at least, and if
Yeah.
not, I don't know. This is crazy.
I've come over here to where Tim's cloud was, and like it's all dissipating now.
Yeah, but a little north, it's good. There's a new cloud.
You got one kind of low now, like 950 meters.
Oh, you've got 40 meters more than me.
Oh, there's a cloud that's right on the start line. New one.
A new one.
Yep. It may be too far. It's right. It's pretty close to the center.
Yeah, that's not new though. That's old, isn't it?
No, the new one just popped up.
I don't see it.
Lauritz, you land?
Oh yeah, but I failed in the tow plane.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just taking off again.
Oh, Roger.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go ridge soaring for a while.
Not quite started yet.
So did you land and restart, Richard?
I'm just considering it. I'm just wondering where the airport is. Oh, here is something, I think. Oh, maybe not.
No, no, no.
Oh! How much did that cost you?
3 points.
Oh!
This is ridiculous. You would never set up a task like this. All right, sure, if you had airspace limited like this, you just set the start height to like 1,500 meters. I guess you don't have to start at the maximum, but it's weird.
Yeah.
That's a start.
Good luck then.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good to well.
Look, Tim.
Thanks.
Good luck, Tim.
What was the start height? 15?
18.
18.
18. Oh,
I'm
only
saying
another
it would be-
800 meters to go.
Yeah, I'm saying it would make more sense if the start height was like 15. What with the penalty zone being 19.
Ja, god tur, Tim.
Tak.
Good to well.
Got a thermal at last.
Same here. I'm way outside the penalty zone and east of the finish line.
Yeah, me too.
Look good.
Thank you.
Good luck, Gerd.
Good luck.
Thanks.
God tur, Gert.
Tak, tak. Yeah, were you guys also? Was cloud penalty allowed?
No.
No.
Oh,
I'm thinking about this landing. Calling it, actually. It's the only first thermal I found is just started dying right as I got to it, and I don't want to try to deal with restarting again on this. So.
Right.
Yeah. Let's go back and land.
Yeah. I'm up to nearly 1600.
Nicola might be the lucky one that couldn't get in, you know?
Yeah. The only thing would have been better if they would have made it a regatta start.
Yeah.
God tour, David.
Good
One
one.
turn. Thank you.
Good tour.
Thank you.
Good luck to you with that.
Yeah, good luck.
There's a new cloud over on that one end. I'll head over there and see. Maybe I can get restarted on the end that's closer to the ridge. Here's Lucas.
Ja, tillykke.
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 Tusind tak.
Congrats, Lucas.
Thank you.
Good job, Richard.
Thank you.
Good luck, Richard.
Thanks.
Also Richard.
Thank.
Hvad har jeg sat mig kart i din side?
2,5.
Congrats to him.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Tillykke til.
Alright.
Ja, congrats. Tillykke, ja.
Wow, I saw a glider. It's like spinning down to the ground here. It just crashed.
How do we put his insurance on? Yeah, when I was at the glider conference last weekend, it was mentioned that statistically in Norway, for every glider that crashes, it increases the insurance for everybody by 3,000 kroner a year. I think that was it. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Or was it fatality? I don't remember.
So people who crash in Condor, does that count?
Thankfully, not.
Well, if you take that in account, you wouldn't be able to afford insurance.
Yeah. Oh, I recognize this place.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Congrats.
Well done.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Tak.
Tillykke.
Dankeschön.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah, right.
Congrats.
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 It's a bit easier in EB.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
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 I'm lower than I would like, but that's a constant.
That's it.
Lucas.
Oh, I saw a video on YouTube today where you could. There was a tool for importing Google Maps data into FS 2020, which was
Okay.
quite impressive. There's a planning.
Did you overtake it?
Yes,
Very good.
it was standing still.
Good luck, Stephen.
And good luck.
Yeah, finally got to the height. Finally was able to start.
Well done.
Good luck.
Good work.
Good luck.
Well, it makes it any better. I'm watching a ROV. It's 3,200 meters underwater, looking at a dead whale. Yeah, last year they found this. They were just surveying some underwater mountain, and found the dead whale. And they went back this year to see how things have changed. When they first found it, there was a bunch of octopuses and fish and stuff hanging around eating it, and now they're mostly gone, and a lot of the bones gone too. And there's a bunch of these worms that eat bones underwater.
Wow. That's kind of a stark contrast to us flying gliders.
Yeah, I got my laptop monitor on the. Whenever they're doing this live streaming of this thing, we always watch it. Need to see I can find all sorts of corals that are hundreds of years old growing on these deep sea mountains and stuff. And this mountain's covered in a bunch of octopus. They reproduce on this mountain. They cluster together and they have eggs and everything. And there's hydrothermal vents where hot water comes up out of this thing. So the temperature is much warmer than the surrounding water. So the octopuses are attracted to the area to lay their eggs.
You know, I never thought about whether is it octopi? Where lay eggs or
both.
what?
Yeah. They different ones. Sometimes some of them will lay lots of small eggs. These ones leave like tens of eggs, like 20s, or like something like that. But pretty good sized eggs.
Wow.
And each one, they're kind of transparent too, so you can see the baby octopus inside them. And like last year, they actually caught one hatching, and there's these shrimp that hang around. I don't know if they try to eat the egg cases afterwards, but one of the octopuses a baby octopus came out of the egg and then started fighting with a shrimp while they were sitting there watching. And they're like, "Oh, okay, that's really cool." And the octopus he managed to get away.
Yeah, I can think that the instinct versus learning kind of thing would be an interesting discussion in that case.
Yeah, I mean, octopuses are really smart for invertebrates, but it's kind of like what they live. Most octopuses don't live very long. These actually apparently do live a long time, but that's because they spend like years brooding their eggs.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't think that octopuses would. Most of them don't do that like this. This particular species does. It'll sit there and spend years taking care of its eggs, just basically sitting there.
Boring.
Yeah.
I've seen some YouTube things where they experiments with octopuses or octopi. I'm not quite sure which.
I think
Where
octopuses
in the laboratory where one octopus creeps out of its tank and across the room and into the other tank.
Yeah, they're really curious. They like to explore and do stuff like that.
Hvordan går det, Laurits?
Jo, det går fint. Jeg sidder og cirkler ind i noget til myg. Hvem er dig?
Ja, det går også fint. Jeg har lige haft en 4 meter.
Yeah, this dead whale has eroded massively in the last year since they found it. Oh, it's interesting. You're looking at the baleen on it right now. The baleen was still attached to the jaw before. Now it's all fallen off and just laying around.
No table manners.
Yeah, apparently there's a whole group of things that basically what they live for is for like whales or big things that are falling down.
I read somewhere the other day that there's like 4 trillion tons of, I don't know how much, but a lot of plastic on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. It's one thing they'll do. Most of the time they use they have these little plastic cylinders they stick in the ground to pull up core samples of the surface. Yeah, and microplastics is a big thing.
Yeah.
The problem is a lot of that plastic, even when it's not an intentionally manufactured microplastic. Like I remember the big thing was like toothpaste. They put little plastic pellets in toothpaste. Yeah. Even regular plastics that aren't made like that, they tend to degrade down into tiny little fragments.
You should think that everything which is manufactured should have a recycle plan.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff when they first made it, they didn't think about it.
Or if not recycle, at least some way of harmlessly getting rid of it.
It was funny. Also, have you ever found anything anything that's old that had like polyurethane foam that turns the foam just hardens and turns into like dust if you touch it?
Yeah.
It's like that's what more. Well, I mean, you end up running into the problem of you make the plastics that can break down, then they don't last for actual use. So it's kind of a it's kind of a challenge if you're going to use plastics, how you're going to use them right. like I said, it's probably your best bet is just to have a way of recycling them.
Yeah.
That's one reason why I think nuclear power should be much more of a thing, because if you have lots of nuclear power, that's a cheap, realistically, it is a clean way to get lots of power to make recycling and doing that kind of, waste reprocessing more efficient, because if you have all the power you need, you can do it without having to worry about anything.
This thorium reactor seems to be an interesting idea.
Yep, thorium's pretty common, and the problem with all those things, this kind of reactors, is they produce like plutonium and stuff, which really, if it wasn't for the fact that you can't keep people from trying to make nukes out of them, plutonium is actually useful for fuel for spacecraft, but this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Oh, the lift is really nice on this ridge.
Hi, Eagle. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
That's it. I'm not sure if it's been fixed, but I know for a while they were actually having a shortage of plutonium for spacecraft.
Really?
Yeah, because they hadn't been nobody been producing new nuclear weapons and running the reactors that produce, basically that make the plutonium as a waste product. So they didn't have any. They were running out of stocks of it for the radiothermal generators.
Yeah, thanks,
really pretty
thanks
scenery
a lot,
here, actually.
Eagle.
So Tim, you're a physicist. What about fusion reactors? Do you think we're going to get one soon?
They've been talking about it since I was a kid.
Yep.
They said it's only 50 years from now.
Yeah, it's always only 50 years.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually, I guess it will happen, but
I can't remember what's the big one in Europe? Yeah. I mean, it's not supposed to generate a positive, it's not supposed to generate more power than it uses, but it's made, the idea behind it is they will run it so they can find out what are the problems with a fusion reactor that we don't know about. How do you run a fusion reactor? So they'll run it so it'll still be producing radiation and doing things so they can get this one more step towards actually getting an actual functioning one, a useful one. I mean, it is a functional reactor, it just can't produce more energy than it consumes.
Yeah. I seem to register fusion reactors popping up in the news quite regularly just recently.
I hadn't seen any recent. I mean, I don't know how recent. Some aerospace company was. I remember reading about this. It was. I don't remember. I don't know. It was I think it was Lockheed actually, or I don't know. It was one of the big aerospace companies in the U.S. Had said something about they were working on some fusion thing, and never heard anything else about it again. Because the problem is that these companies will come out with this stuff our engineers came up with an idea for something, and then they'll just release it with the intent of getting people to invest in the company, even if it's not actually going to turn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ITER thing just because it's an actual, they know it's not going to produce energy. It's just to make an actual reactor that runs with technology we know that generates radiation. It's all going to be. It should have the problems and issues that a real reactor that did generate a useful amount of energy would, so they can find problems if it turns out the superconductors they use can't hold up under the neutron radiation, so they have to use a different superconductor or something. That's basically what the point is, to test the practicality of it. Man, I am not sure where to go.
Follow the ridge.
Wait, which one?
The long one. That goes back on course.
Yeah, I'm a little bit too far west, I think. I'll go there and see.
Yeah, Eagle. I'm quite content with Condor as it is.
Yeah, if you use like deuterium, you can get less. Get by with less neutrons and stuff. But the problem is you get neutrons and then it makes everything. It will slowly degrade everything around the reactor, and also extracting the energy from a fusion reactor is a thing because basically the main thing is like neutron radiation heats up the surrounding materials, and then you have to extract the heat from it, and it's a completely different thing than a fission reactor.
Seems like the most realistic soaring simulator on the market, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm lost. But there's some people over there, so I'll fly that way.
Yeah, I see them up there. I'm 3.7 kilometers behind you to the
Please
left.
don't follow me. I'm lost as well. And I see some people, so I'm following them.
Reminds me of Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
Never read that.
Ah, it's interesting. But I saw an excerpt from, they made a series of it or something, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to watch this because it just was not the same at all.
Maybe if I move the flaps up and down really fast, it'll provide a little bit of propulsion. Lucas.
Thank you.
Lucas.
Tak.
Yeah, hello.
Tak.
Oh, come on, Rage. I need a lift, please. Thank you.
There's lift on this ridge.
Yeah, but you're 2.3 kilometers away, and I think a kilometer or so of that is vertical.
Okay.
That's Tim.
Skal vi se.
Congrats.
Done, Tim.
Yes, Tim.
Congrats.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm high enough to get onto this thermal.
Thank you, Eagle.
The point is behind the ridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Congrats, Stephen.
Well, I hope this thermal works because I'm gonna need it. I'm in a bad spot.
My turn.
Again. Yeah, Eagle, but I don't think Condor is about the looks, it's about the physics. The handling of the glider is very realistic. And also the thermals are very realistic. And I guess some parts of ridge lift and waves are
I hate
realistic
this.
too.
I fell off the wrong side of the ridge.
Oh no, Selko.
Yeah. I'm going down lee side and I'm looking at all these people going nicely high and on top of the ridge there.
Gratitude.
Tak.
Tillykke.
Well done, good.
Tillykke.
Congrats, good.
Tillykke.
Tak.
Yeah, as I said, I think it's very realistic. I'm not sure about waves and ridge because I live in Denmark. I've only been soaring thermals. Yeah, I have full water. I think it's about 200 liters. 190 maybe.
Now they're talking about slurping up worms from this whale. it has a vacuum hose, basically. That it has a bunch of little plastic tubs they'll pull the vacuum stuff into. They use the manipulator arm to grab this hose and like suck up stuff. It's too soft to pick up with the arm put in a box.
Sounds cool.
Simmer du finaleflyd?
Det ved jeg ikke helt.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats, Richard.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats.
Congrats. Ja, minus 250 meter.
Okay, jeg har 50 meter, så jeg er finaleflyd.
Yeah, thanks, Eagle. Enjoy your evening as well.
Have we in destination height?
700 minimum.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
I chickened out. I was going to go over the mountain, but nah. I reckon I'm gonna another 20 meters and I would have made it.
Hi, Richard.
Hi. This is nice.
Sounds good. Tillykke, Lukas.
Congrats.
Tusind tak.
Tillykke.
Tillykke.
Congrats.
Tak, tak.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
Tillykke, Tim. Til hvor hurtigt fik du vendt, ikke?
11.70, tror jeg.
Okay.
Jeg mangler 145 meter, cirka.
Okay, jeg skulle være hjemme i 270. Og det med Fadik 4.
Ja.
Lucas.
Thank you.
Ja,
Tillykke.
Lucas.
Ja, det.
Congrats, Lucas.
Tak.
Lykke.
Tak.
Landed. No, I'm
Ej, det var ærgerligt, Laurits.
Ja, ærgerligt.
Jeg tror mere, det var et styrt end en landing. Så blødt styrt. Nå, ja, god tur.
Thank you.
Tak, tak.
Ja, goodbye.
Have a nice flight.
Thank you.
Tak for det, Laurits. God aften.
Thank you. Congrats, Tim.
That's him.
Disconnected from your channel.
Congrats.
Yes, I'll say thanks for a nice ride. Have a good evening and good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Ja. Samme til dig, Lukas. Tak.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, I digged out myself out of the hole.
Congrats.
Even Blanik has overtaken me.
Congrats, Richard.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah, you're only 38 kilometers ahead of me.
For
Congrats, Richard.
once. I'm still expecting you to pass me.
I said you're 38 kilometers ahead of me.
Wow.
That's how far away I am from that next that turn point you just turned at.
Okay.
Congrats, good.
Thank you.
Congrats, good.
Ja,
Tak.
congrats.
And it looks like there's a nice big ridge between me and there that I don't see any way of getting over.
If it's the one I think it is, you have to go around it. Hello, Gerd.
Yeah, a good view under me, you. That's right. It's looking good. Watching on an 18-meter class.
Yeah.
Well, Richard, you can add the 200 points and see where you ended.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty unfair.
Yeah. For once. I mean, that guy came in from my left. So strictly speaking, he should be giveaway.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him until about a second before he hit me.
So when you say go around that big ridge, did you mean going up to the lake?
This is past that lake.
Yeah, it's
Well,
past
I'm
the
done.
lake. It's south. It's just southeast of the lake.
Yeah, so you go a bit north and off the track to avoid this big ridge.
Slightly north of track, I think.
Okay, thank you.
No, not yet. Yeah, you made it. Very good.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Well done, Richard.
Congrats, Richard.
That's good.
Very
you.
good, Gerd. Very nice. Congrats.
Congrats,
Congrats,
Gerd.
Gerd.
Thank you, Fern. Same to you.
Missed.
Oh, what's for a terrain failure here?
Yeah, I think it was a hole in the ground.
Not in the right side where Richard going.
Could you see the hole in the ground, or is...
No, it's invisible.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah. A nice task. Challenging.
Yeah, yeah. So I was thinking about the idea for the Norwegian thing is to sort of take a round Norway type of idea, to sort of go from one airport to the next and continue.
Yeah, do you think it's possible?
Don't know. I'm gonna try. I mean, you won't get all of the airports, but you sort of at least see some of them.
Yeah. Tour de Norway.
Say again?
Tour de Norway.
Yeah, Tour de Norway. Yeah, that's what it should have been. But normally Robert takes the west coast, and I'll take the sort of this side.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Where you're locally known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The my brothers or?
I don't know. I'll say bye-bye and wish you good luck and see you.
See you. Bye-bye, Tim.
Cheers.
Nice evening,
Alright,
Tim.
bye, Tim.
Bye.
You too.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I would like to wait, but I think, as usual, dinner is at 7:30.
Have a good dinner.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Disconnected.